Brooklyn has possession. Allen against Curry. Leonard attacking. And that one is hammered home.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
LeBron kicks to Kidd. Feeds it to Allen. Leonard with the steal. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Picked by Olajuwon. McGrady passes to Chambers. And it's good. Now it's just a 3-point New York lead.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Kidd kicks to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Allen. And that's now 6 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you've come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. New York leads.
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. New York leading by 3. We've got Chambers. Tracy McGrady is out there with Curry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Whiteside in the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Here's Curry. McGrady left side. A second chance effort. Whiteside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And he can't get the first one. A different look for New York. O'Neal's checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Wallace in for Kevin Durant. Good on the second free throw.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
Irving dishes to O'Neal. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Here's Curry. He pulls up on the wing. New York leading by 4. Harden with it. Leonard picks him up. Took him no time at all on that one.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
Harden has a wide open look.
Foul. George Berman. That's his first personal foul.
And so it's New York with it. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Here's Rice. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And New York leads by 10.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Whiteside's checked in.
That's his first personal foul. Into the lineup for your Brooklyn team.
Paul kicks to Thompson. Back to Paul. Pass to Thompson. Kicks it out to Paul. Can they get it? That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 18 points for Chris Paul.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
To the wing on the left. Here's Rice. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Brooklyn trails by 7. And Gervin kicks to Thompson. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dishes it to Rice. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Rice has got 9 points now in just the second half. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for New York.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Into the lineup for New York team. Kevin Durant.
Here's Towns. And that one's on target from the wing.
Even though it went down, I don't think that's the kind of look they should be settling for.
New York leading by 8. Irving double team. Durant wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
It's Harden with the drive. And that one's good. And New York leads by 7.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior. And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Right side Durant.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're down by 4. 1:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Brooklyn making some changes. Chambers is checked in for Towns. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Gervin. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Thompson. LeBron with it. Nowitzki with the screen on Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Here's James. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
And so here is New York. They've led by as much as 10. Nowitzki for 3. The shot is off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
And they'll keep possession. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trailed by 8. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
You know, you like the fight all the way to the end, but let's face it, guys, this one's over.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I really think you shouldn't be allowed to call timeouts if late in the ball game if there's no chance for it to do any good on the scoreboard.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Paul passes to Towns. Back to Paul. Good defense by Kidd.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in.